Hello and welcome to the Quality Time Podcast, the podcast where we cover all things media and try and make it entertaining. Keyword, try. I'm your host Richard, I'm joined by
Josh
and
Lion.
Lion. Oh, we have Lion.
Ever since that Starbucks lady called me Lion, it's just.
I noticed that Carl called you that as well.
Did he actually?
Yeah. Well, me and Leon saw Disney. We saw Frozen 2 the other day. Have you seen it yet?
We didn't like it.
I've seen bits of it, but I'm not sure. I've heard your guys' opinion.
Opinion from the bits you've seen.
Not as good as the first one, if I'm completely honest. The songs aren't anything special, I'll give you that.
Yeah, but Into the Unknown slaps.
There's
There's
two songs. Okay,
The reindeer song I like.
That was alright.
Yeah, no.
That one that Olaf sings gets on my nerves.
Oh yeah,
This makes me want to watch Frozen 1 again.
yeah, just because of how good it is.
Is Frozen 1 on the Disney Plus?
Yeah, it is. In fact, Richard, nice segment by the way.
Segway.
Segue. Oh god. Yeah, Disney Plus.
That's the thing. Do you wanna
That's
speak about
out.
it?
That's out. It's
Yeah,
been
not
out
for us.
for how long has it been out now in
A
America?
couple weeks? 3 weeks ago?
Oh, yeah.
Almost a month, really.
It got 10 million subscribers in the first 24 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because the marketing for it was insane. Because, like, the way they advertised it was saying that they were going to have, like, exclusives, like, off from the start. And I think another big selling point was that it's going to have a lot of the old, like, early 2000s, late 90s shows that we grew up with, like, Zack and Cody and,
90s
stuff like
Spider-Man.
Jesse.
yeah,
Lemonade
Jesse.
Mouth. I
Bangs.
mean, 10 million on the first 24 hours is quite good, but do you think that
It
amount...
crashed. So
Do you think that amount of people going to it will, like, carry on, like, enough to challenge Netflix? Because still, 10 million's a lot, but nowhere near what Netflix has.
When it
Well-
opens around... Sorry, Leo.
oh no, you go.
When it opens around, like, that becomes more available between countries, say, like, when it comes to England and, like, other European countries, it's going to become huge because everyone here knows, like, how big it's going to be. That's why people are, like, pirating copies of
The
like,
Mandalorian.
shows and
Man-
Mandalorian.
oh,
Do you
most
think
mainly.
the appeal of just Star Wars, Marvel and stuff is enough to, like, take down Netflix with the amount of stuff Netflix
Well, yeah.
has? But
Also
think
the price.
Stranger
Look-
Things
Look,
and...
at the price.
The pricing is nice, but...
I can see, if Disney Plus goes well, I can genuinely see them buying out Netflix, not buying out their competition. A little bit like what Vince McMahon does.
But like Netflix has been like recently in recent years like appealing to more, I guess, like traditional film audiences with like quote unquote proper cinema, like The Irishman recently or Roma last year, like making money for original movies like that. I guess Disney doesn't have anything that appeals to that audience because all they have is just like Marvel movies, I guess.
Yeah, you do have a point, but at the same, like, if you remember when Netflix first started getting popular, they had a lot of Disney movies and all sorts, and because of the reason of Disney Plus, they've lost, like, a lot of their, like, stuff, and because they also own 20th Century Fox now, they're losing, like, more and more licenses as we go on. Eventually, Netflix is gonna, like, be a bit like lesser streaming services, like, not naming names, but like Amazon Prime and...
Yeah, I see Netflix just becoming Netflix originals only, but I don't think that's a bad thing because most Netflix originals are good. Like Stranger Things is like a massive pop culture thing now. Everyone knows what it is.
Yeah, even if you haven't watched it,
well,
you've
they
at
have
least heard of it.
Mindhunter, that was a thing.
That was
Riverdale's put there. It's not made by them, but that's on in the UK. We have it there. 13 Reasons Why is massive.
I do think that although that it is going to make Netflix run for its money, I can see Netflix lasting for like a while, but like, because this is the first...
Netflix are in debt as well.
Yeah.
Everyone forgets that
Yeah.
they have no money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem. But also, if you notice that...
And Disney have all the money.
No,
Yeah.
but they're making money off Disney Plus as well
Yeah.
because it's their films. They can just
Disney
gain
have
the money. They
all
don't
of the
spend
money.
any money.
Disney own everything.
And this is the first time that Netflix has had like proper competition. Obviously, they've had competitors, but none of them.
Nothing. Yeah.
Nobody was really going to truly beat out Netflix
And
because
all the add-ons as well, with like Hulu and ESPN Plus.
But I feel like the fact that you have to pay extra for Hulu, and all the mature content is only going to be on Hulu and not on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
That will, like, I guess, deter people from buying it, because on Netflix they have a mix of both.
They
for
already have like
a
40
price.
million subs on Hulu, I swear. That.
I
yeah,
think
but still, if they're moving everything like Deadpool and everything will be streamed on Hulu. If they make any adult Marvel shows, that'll be put on Hulu as well. That's two services you have to pay for instead of just one with Netflix, where you can get a mix of both their kids shows and shows like what's an adult show that Orange is the New Black, a show that wouldn't be put on Disney ever.
I don't think it would ever be put on Disney, to
Yeah.
be frank.
I think, like, on the flip side of things, I think having a tier system is actually quite a good idea, because, like, if you don't want to, same as, like, you get Sky, yeah, and, like, you pay for your packages. Like, if you end up paying for, like, sports, but you don't watch sports, then what's the point of paying for it? It's the same system with Disney Plus. If you're not going to watch, like, all these things that are in the upper tier, then, like, and obviously there's going to be, like, loads of stuff that everybody wants to watch. That's a good move by Disney, because they're going to make more money, because obviously people are going to want those.
I think the way they're releasing their original shows is also smarter than Netflix, because the way Netflix works, it's all out and you just binge and you're done.
Yeah.
But Disney
Yeah.
Plus is over set weeks, so you can't just have a subscription for a month and then just delete it and just like cancel it.
Yeah.
Especially
Because Mandalorian's on for like what, 8 weeks or something? Because it's 8 episodes, right?
Yeah, but Mandalorian,
Good
it's stopping just a bit before episode 9 comes out, because I forget what it's going on, like a mid-season break, a bit like how
Power ended.
yeah, just like how Power, like most American TV shows do, they have a mid-season,
Yeah.
like, for a break.
I feel like the casting as well of their original shows, that's gonna like,
Bring
I
a
guess
lot of
the production value is quite high for their shows, because they're gonna have what's the Falcon and Captain America.
Winter Soldier.
with
yeah,
the
them
original
two.
actors as well, with
Yeah, all their
Anthony
shows.
Mackie and the other one.
Disney's shows are just going to
Bastards.
have the A-list actors straight away, whereas Netflix goes to like the independent indie genre quite a lot of the time.
Can't afford the people. Let's be
That,
real.
that is also true.
But you do have your regulars with Netflix, same as with Marvel. You have your regulars. You have that girl from the series of Unfortunate Events girl. She's in a fair bit of stuff. I don't remember her name. I apologise. But you've got her. She's in a fair bit of
Yeah.
stuff. She was in the Tall Grass, I believe.
I mean, we did a poll the other day, and the majority of people who answered it said they weren't interested in getting it. So
Yeah.
maybe it doesn't have as strong as appeal
But
here in the
how,
UK.
How old would the ages?
Yeah,
though?
Around our
demographic?
age, so like 16 to like 21.
Maybe because they go on illegal websites.
Probably why.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of piracy is probably high right now because they didn't release it here. Everyone who's
That-
seen The Mandalorian in the UK, it's been illegal. So
Do you think that this is just a test to see how many people can get arrested before it comes out?
I also think that, like, a lot of it is people trying to be a bit more like, oh no, it's Disney, no. But like secretly, like, I can, like, I'm guilty of doing that. I'm guilty of doing that. Like, I'm trying to be like, so I can see that it being a bit biased, like trying to keep their image up, but going, oh no, I'm not gonna watch it, but they will. Same as like my favourite Disney films, Lady and the Tramp. Will I admit that? Hell no, but
I mean, Disney has Disney Life right now in the UK that has all their kids shows and stuff.
that flopped.
Yeah, no one has it.
No.
I had it for a while
You had that.
because it had all of Gravity Falls on it. It was worth it. But that was
It was more
something.
kids based.
It was only
Um,
kids shows.
Yeah.
I feel like Disney Plus is going to make a lot of money from children's content, but they also release an HBO Max, which I feel like that's
the
gonna.
service you have to pay for though.
I know, but
There's so much stuff we're paying for right now.
that could also like overtake Netflix because they're buying everything, like major.
I don't think it was because of the fact that Netflix have the brand recognition and they already have Stranger Things and everything on there.
I think competition's good.
It's good,
It
'cause,
brings,
yeah.
the best out of the competitors. Netflix are going to step their game up now, and they're going to have better shows and stuff like that because people are going to.
Or they're going to
Move to Disney.
blockbuster.
And maybe
Oh yeah,
maybe
if you
they'll
don't
make
adapt, you die. So
less Noah Centineo movies, please, because there's too many of them.
I mean, they should
Oh,
make
please.
Netflix Land. Because Blockbuster, they had their theme park. They were they're the blueprint design for a theme park.
they were huge.
Yeah, and not anymore.
They're the popcorn ball pit.
Yeah.
Blockbuster was the best for games, but
I remember it was more of an American thing. I know it was in England for a little bit, but if you remember, before streaming was a thing, it was Netflix. It was like a mailway service rather than a streaming
Yeah.
service.
oh yeah, that was at first, right, before they changed it all.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Oh, we'll stream it instead."
Okay.
Saying how long it's been.
So Richard just got up and started to creep over to the computer.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Sorry
it's-
about the sound, whatever's going on with it.
While we wait,
We're just
listen to
checking
some
the time,
music.
that's it.
Boom,
We should probably
boom,
move
boom.
along.
Yeah, we should.
I actually made a quiz for you.
Oh
Okay, I'll
wait,
move around to this
segue.
side so I don't see
Um,
the answer.
We were just talking about Marvel. Well, let's
It's
talk
Marvel
more.
quiz.
Yeah, let's talk more.
So shut up. How it works? I'm going to ask a question. You have to say stop. Whoever says stop first gets to answer the question.
Because we couldn't afford buzzers.
Yeah. Actually, you can. Nah, just stop.
Buzz.
Okay. First question. Question number 1. Which actor has the most credited appearances in the Marvel movies?
Stop.
Go on.
Robert Downey Jr.
Incorrect.
Stop. John Favreau.
Incorrect.
Stop. Samuel Jackson.
Incorrect. Y'all are real dumb, aren't you?
Yeah, we are.
How?
Wait.
Can you ask the question again?
Which actor has the most credited appearances in the Marvel movies?
Alright. Stop! Stan Lee.
Correct.
Yeah.
1 point to Josh. Question number 2. What was the name of the document that regulates the activities of superheroes?
Shield. Stop. Shield.
Wrong. Document.
Oh, stop. The Sokovian Accords.
Correct.
Stop mucking about with the microphone, otherwise it's going to make the audio go nuts.
Correct. Question number 3. Which member of the Avengers does Loki shapeshift into in Thor the Dark World?
Stop. Captain America.
I think it was Josh first. So, are you going to steal it?
Captain America.
There you go. 2 points to Josh, 1 to Leon. Question number 4. In the end credit scene of the Avengers, what type of food are the Avengers seen eating?
Stop!
Go on.
Shawarma.
3 points to you? Yeah, 3
Yeah.
points to Josh. Leon, you're slacking. Come on.
What?
Question number 5. Who played the Hulk before Mark Ruffalo?
Stop. Edward Norton.
Correct. 3-2? Yeah, 3-2.
Yeah.
Question number 6. Which year was the first Iron Man released?
Stop! 2008.
Okay. 4-2. You have 2 more questions left, so you can only draw. Question number, I can't remember. In which movie did Black Widow first appear?
Stop.
Stop! Oh,
Iron
no.
Man 2.
Correct. 4-3.
I'm gonna beat.
Last
I'm
question.
gonna beat this crap.
Hands and buzzers. How many MCU movies has Iron Man appeared in?
Stop.
Stop! No!
Go on, Leon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
9.
Answer. Wrong. 5, 4.
8.
Wrong.
12.
Wrong.
13.
Wrong.
11.
And that is 6-3 to Josh.
Wait, did you include the Incredible Hulk?
Yep.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so
Six
that
to
is
Josh.
included, even though it's a different actor.
So, Josh, how do you feel? Do you want to rub it in that you beat him?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
stupid.
Better.
How many points?
6-3.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
Oh, sorry,
Thanks, and a special guest appearance from Siri. We love her.
Australians.
Keeping on the theme of superheroes, there's the new CW event coming soon. Crisis on Infinite Earths, right? Based off the graphic
Yeah,
comic
it's-
series, right?
Because what happened was, like, in the 80s, superheroes were starting to get a bit too cartoony and more for kids, so they wanted to hit the adult crowd. So what they did was they had this Crisis where it changed up a lot of things, and ever since it's sort of gone like pre or post Crisis, same as like in Star Wars. You say before Battle of Yavin, after Battle of Yavin. It's the same with the Crisis.
When I've said no one says that.
Yeah,
If you
in
go
the
into like
books they did,
deep,
yeah.
deep,
Yeah,
like,
deep
lore.
space, yeah.
Yeah. But what happens is like these universes, because you got your Earth one, that's like the Earth that like we're meant to be from, where it's like,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
superheroes,
Yeah.
and like they will go around. That's like Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl's on a different Earth, I believe, and a couple of other people. But what's happened is like these Earths are starting to be like taken away, like Earth 2 that's been destroyed, which like all these Earths have alternate versions. Some of them there might be superheroes, some of them might be dead and stuff like that. So what's happened is, because this is the last series that Stephen Amell is going to be in, who played the Green Arrow.
Wait, does it mean Arrow's ending?
Yeah, the actual Arrow series is ending, but there's rumours going around, like it's sort of basically been confirmed they're going to do a spin-off with his daughter and the Black Canaries, which is like Sarah and Laurel. It's going to be called Green Arrow and the Black Canaries.
She's dead. Oh wait, no, he's
she's
leaving.
gonna take the mantle
Oh, okay.
and be like a girl Green Arrow, because the Green Arrow is just like a alias. So what's gonna happen is like they're gonna have loads of like these Earths combined to like save like the multiverse, because the multiverse is like these dimensions, and if they all die out, then like everyone will cease to exist.
So is it like DC's Infinity War, basically?
Yeah, it's very similar to Infinity War, for an extent that I even think with the comic book, either they were very close. I don't know which one came first, but I think the Infinity War comic book came quite close as well.
It's like Tesco
For-
value.
for
Infinity
some-
Yeah,
War.
yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that episode of Rick and Morty where the giant head comes to Earth
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
takes them all.
It's not that different, to be fair. But like, because they go into like these different universes, they've brought back like fan favorites from like earlier episodes of like Arrow.
I
like,
heard they're bringing back the
Tom Welling.
Tom Welling.
There's a bring back the superhero actor, Superman.
Smallville actor.
Yeah,
Small-
no,
And the guy who played Superman in Superman Returns.
Oh yes, Brandon Roof.
Yeah, they're
he's
bringing
But he's
him
not-
back.
become Superman.
He's not. Yeah, he's not his Superman, isn't he?
No, he's playing like this. Like he's more of like a. He's not Soviet. He's like an older sort of like military-based Superman.
Yeah.
He's
And
not, like, full-on
the guy who
Superman.
voiced Batman in the animated series
Yeah,
is playing
Kevin
like,
Conroy
feature,
is playing. Yeah.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, that was really cool because there were just rumors going about that until he got revealed, and I got pretty excited when I watched that episode.
It's weird the amount of like comic book crossover movies we're having now.
When's it airing?
December?
Starts on December 8th with Supergirl, and it's 5 or 4 parts. 5,
Yeah.
I think 5 parts.
Through to January.
Yeah, because it's having a break. It's going to go through Christmas, and then it will finish up. But something I felt was quite interesting is this is going to be the 9th episode of Arrow, and Arrow's slated to have 10. And there's like, it's sort of more or less been confirmed that Oliver Queen is going to die in this crossover.
Spoiler alert.
It's sort of like well and done. Like,
So is
it's
he
a done
like
deal.
the Arrow versus Iron Man? Is he like?
Yeah, he's
'Cause
the
he
one.
started it,
He's
right?
the one who started it off.
Yeah.
It was Arrow that came first, and then Flash, Supergirl, and a couple of other failed shows.
It's
Oh,
really
I'm being
seeing,
harsh.
like,
Legends did well.
seeing the influence the MCU's had on movies and TV now, because this is literally this. No one would imagine having comic book crossover events on the screen ever.
Or in the TV now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It,
I remember being a kid and reading like when I read Civil War first, I'm like, that's awesome.
to be
and
fair,
now it's on TV.
Yeah.
The 90s
TV
animated Spider-Man show.
Oh yeah.
The
That was great.
Daredevil. They had their own Secret Wars back then.
I remember, if anyone remembers the Batman animated show, they did a
Yes.
crossover with Justice League, and that was really cool.
The problem with a lot of these is most of the movies, like the Civil War movie, no one thought it lived up to the comic. Infinity War, I like it,
Blew it
but
out.
I don't
It's a great
think
movie.
I don't think it lives up to the comic book.
I think
do you
that-
think this will like live up to the? Have you read the Crisis?
I've
comics?
read. I love Crisis. I think it's a mixed bag because it's very different. Because in this one, it's like there's only like 2 Supermen and like a fair amount of people. Like there's a lot more characters in it. Like you've got your Green Arrow and your Aquaman. These guys haven't been introduced to the show, so I believe that if they do, it's going to sort of like rush it, and that will sort of ruin it because they didn't develop the characters. A bit like the Justice League movie, where we're meant to care about
Yikes.
people like the Flash and Cyborg, when we've only saw a little clip of them in a Batman versus Superman.
My problem with a lot of these is like, in comic books, you can just kill off a character and then write them back in.
You
like,
can
3
bring them
issues
back
away.
in a couple of years.
But with like these, not enough. There's not like any stakes to it because you know they're not going to kill Supergirl or something. Because like in Civil War, the comic, Captain America dies.
If they
Yeah.
kill them, they
It's
can
like
come back
everyone
easily as
dies.
well. Like Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man.
Yeah,
Spoiler for
that's a
Endgame, by the way,
prequel.
is dead.
Like that's come back in a prequel.
Yeah, but he can
like, in
easily
future
make.
stuff.
He says he's up for making appearances in other films if he wants.
Oh, like little hologram.
It's more. It's
Yeah,
like a
that's-
contract thing. It's the same with wrestling.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a big wrestling fan. It's like when you see retirement matches. There's no stakes to it because if you know your stuff, you know that contracts
Yeah.
and stuff like that are in place. They might have 3 more years on their contract. There's no way they're leaving, or at least not for long.
That's how when I first saw Infinity War, I'm like, Black Panther's not dead. He just
Yeah.
had one
He
movie
just had
that
one
made so
film.
much money. There's no way they're killing him. So like that scene where everyone dies was great, but we all knew they were coming back. Like they wouldn't kill off Tom Holland's Spider-Man when it was such a success.
No.
But the fact that they
My
ended the
sister
film on
cried.
that was pretty good. I like
Yeah.
that.
I like it, but anyone who had any idea of the amount of money
Yeah.
they were making knew no
Yeah.
one there was actually dead. Because like,
No, you'd
That
have
was-
to be stupid if they like killed him off. It's like at the start of Terminator 2, when they kill when the T-1000's on a truck, and you think, oh no, he's dead after the explosion. You got to be really stupid if you think that.
I
20
wish
minutes into
companies
the film
like
he's dead.
Disney did take risks like that. Because I think they're in the position where they have enough money to do
I
that.
feel sorry for Black Panther now. I just realised he's died twice and he's been arrested twice.
Yeah,
He's not doing great, is he?
And like
That's
now
cops
he's
in America
now
for
he's
you.
a policeman in 2 Bridges.
Oh yeah.
Fun movie, by the way. You should probably see
Is
it.
it fun?
Yeah. I heard he was doing an interview. He said the Russo brothers didn't tell him he was still alive in Avengers, but then they gave him the script of 21 Bridges. So he's like, "Am I really dead? Am I like, are you not bringing me back?"
does he ever freeze in that movie?
Nah, sadly.
I swear he hates playing Black Panther though.
I mean, he seems to hate the phenomenon it's become with
Yeah.
the whole Wakanda Forever thing.
Like I
'Cause
see
I've
him.
seen videos of him with fans going, "Do the Wakanda thing," and he looks dead inside.
He's just like no.
It's because he's had to do it like so much. It's the same with like everything. That's why like if you go to see a band, if you go see Guns N' Roses for example, they will like get pissed if all you just say is like, oh, play Sweet
Yeah, yeah.
Child O' Mine, play Paradise City,
It's like
play Welcome
Panic
to
at
the
Disco. Whenever they play Alright Sins, Brendan Urie just like says, "I fucking hate this song" because
Yeah.
he's played it so much
And
times.
I'll admit, because I'm not a huge Panic fan, but that's the only song I really know.
Yes,
So it's like,
everyone
it's
knows.
'cause
Or
it's
High
the
Hopes
mainstream
now,
one,
because
yeah.
High Hopes blew up.
Ooh.
God, I hate that song.
Light came on.
The light came on.
The light came on.
We should probably wrap up. We're
We
running
got
over.
the other game. One
Oh, we
more
do have another game.
Another game.
Oh yeah, we do.
While he gets that up,
So I watched Blue Story this weekend.
how was it?
It's great. I don't actually get why there was such a big security risk. The film's a lot tame compared to even Joker.
But the crowd it brings in, I guess, because of it's about like London gangs and shit.
Peckham,
Peckham.
to be
Just like Chavs. On the subject of Chavs, that's one of the segment. That's a brilliant
Wait, subject of
transition.
Chavs? We're talking about you?
Fair enough. Well, it's basically, I've got this game. I just came up with it. It's called True or False.
Jeremy Carl.
Jeremy
edition.
Carl edition. Basically, I'm going to
Dun,
read out some
dun,
titles of like Jeremy. Like you see underneath. It's the same with Jerry Springer. You'll have like the topic about what they're arguing about, and then there's all fighting. It's great. Well, basically, I've got some argument titles, and I'm going to start. And the first person to say
Stop.
stop, I'll they'll have to say true or false.
My buzzer's boop.
and I'll give you a
Just to
person.
be special.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can
fine.
make a noise,
Well,
whatever. What's
okay.
your noise?
Bonk.
Cool. Boop and bong. Right, ready? I'll start off with an easy one. I got a vasectomy, and now you want a baby.
Boop.
Go.
True.
False.
Bonk. False.
So it's that's no points for anyone. You can't. Right, next one. I can't believe I didn't try to tell. Sorry,
I like
I
that one.
apologise.
True. Bonk.
I can prove I didn't try to sell my son on eBay.
Bonk.
Oh, go on.
True.
Leon. That one is also false.
Oh,
Oh, I thought that was
bonk.
true.
Okay, next one, third one. We'll do best of 5. I've got a fair bit written down. True or false? Amanda strongly denies having fleas.
Bonk.
Leon.
That's true.
Correct!
I saw that.
It's 1 point to
Amanda.
Leon. Right.
Do you
Next
just strongly deny having fleas, Richard?
No, I have them.
It's good to know.
Next one. My mum is a 62-year-old pensioner who won't stop sleeping
Boop.
around.
True.
Correct, Richard. Good.
1-1. Bitch.
Oh, okay, we're going there. Beach.
Yeah,
Okay.
True or,
Take the seaside.
true or false? If you didn't want a dog, then why did you have sex with it?
True.
False.
Fuck.
I was going false. I was gonna say false.
Right, last one. So it can either be draw or Leon's winning.
Okay.
Wait, why am I
can-
winning?
I can win.
Okay. Oh yeah, is it 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1.
Oh, sorry.
I would have
It's
got
lucky you're
2-1.
keeping line of thing. Right. In it to win it.
Suspense.
True or false? I'm thinking one. If you haven't cheated, who does this white thong
Bong,
belong to?
bong. True.
Correct, Leon. Leon wins.
Yeah,
He's redeemed himself from the last game.
I mean, I let you win.
Oh, you let me win.
And do you know what's not a thing anymore? This podcast, because we're ending it. Are you taking a selfie?
Hmm.
Ending it with a selfie.
Yeah.
We'll add a little camera noise later, just because in post. Anyway, thanks for listening to the Quality Time podcast. I've been your host, Richard McCuze.
I've
And
been
this
Josh.
I've been Lyle.
Okay, Lion.
No, Lyle.
You
have to go.
Lion.
Lyle.
How should we end this?
That was my name at
That's
Say
Starbucks.
your worst
See ya.
dad joke. Go on.
You start, 'cause you got all the dad jokes. You dad.
Oh damn! I'm on the spot. You go.
I once went to my kid what rhymes with orange, and he went, "No, it doesn't."
That's it. You win. Okay, that's over. Thanks for listening.
Ciao.